we doing this?
We're doing this.
We're doing this. Hey, it's Matt and Shannon Heaton, and it is a Thursday. It is not the third Thursday, otherwise I would be doing my Zoom class. This has been such a wonderful thing that I've done sort of intermittently in 2021 and toward the middle of 2022. We started doing these on the third Thursday of every month, taking one tune and learning it with a group of folks with care. So we are going to take this opportunity with Matt here to play through all the tunes that we've done.
Taking stock.
Taking stock. We're going to play through all of them, not too slowly. We're just going to play them regular speed. Yep. And hopefully this will be a nice resource for folks who have joined us for the classes, and you can refer back to these. And for folks who haven't joined us for the classes, you're welcome. Here are some nice tunes and to see what we've been up to. So Saul, wonderful that you're joining us now and you've joined us for the Zoom classes. We've learned a number of goodies. And Arthur, hello and welcome to you. You were Prems. And to John, hey, nice to see you. And it's been wonderful to have you part of the Zoom classes as well. Hi, Yoe. So we're going to start off with a set of jigs, the Besom in Bloom and the Gallagher's Frolics. These were two that we taught, that we learned together early on. And Jonathan, hi, you're not early, you're right on time. And it's, here we are, here we go. And hey, Allison, you've been part of our Zoom classes too as well. Maybe you'll remember these, the Besom in Bloom and Gallagher's Frolics, D and E minor. All right. Hey, Daryl, good to see you in California. So here we go. Da-da-dum, do-do-do-dee-da. That's the Besom and Bloom into do-da-da-do-da-da, Gallagher's Frolics. So here we go. Do-do. Maybe not too slow, though, huh?
Yep.
1, 2, 1. lovely. So we have really learned some beauties, I have to say, with this gang. And I have to say that over the course of meeting, I think we've all gotten better about learning the tunes and learning them together. And so really they have increased in complexity. I think I've gotten maybe a little bit clearer about teaching the tunes over Zoom as well. But I do think it's an amazing thing that we can do this.
It's pretty impressive.
Over Zoom and meet from various parts. So, Yoa, you said you'd like to be part of the Zoom classes. You're welcome, of course. You can just email me for information and I'll send that to you.
When's the next one, Shannon?
The next one is Thursday, November 17th. Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, isn't it? Yeah.
And then there's one on Thursday, December 15th. In fact, I'll put that in the chat. Those are the next two Zoom classes. And you can always, if you don't have my email already, I know a number of you do, but if you don't, of course, you can get in touch through my website. There we go. And Daryl has been part of it. And Lynn, hey, nice to see you in North Carolina. Thanks for joining us in the middle of the day here. This is a nice change. And Maria in Clontarf, nice to have you joining us as well. Not Irish time at all. You're quite prompt, which is great. And Ken, good morning to you. These are really some lovely tunes. So if we introduce to you just one, that's great. I'll take it. I'll take it. Great, Arthur. Glad that you love that one. And I think of you. I think, Arthur, I think you like Gallagher's Frolics. I think that's one of yours. So good. And to Frank, nice to see you. And thanks for joining us. Is there going to be any bouzouki today, Matt?
Gosh, there could be, I guess.
Yeah, in a little bit. Maybe you'll go grab it. Yeah. And to Mary in Dundalk, nice to have you joining us. And Karen, hi and welcome to you. We're going to carry on with two Ed Reevy tunes. One we did, I believe, in 2021 and one in 2022. The Highest Hill in Sligo. That's an Ed Reevy beauty.
What is the Highest Hill in Sligo?
I don't know. Does anybody know the Highest Hill in Sligo?
It's a quiz.
And the second tune is Love at the Endings. And uncharacteristically for Matt and Shannon Heaton, we're going to do two tunes in D.
Whoa.
We often make a change. Yeah, we're like, yeah, exactly. So the first tune goes, and then, all right. So here we go. La dee doo la doo dee dee doo la da 1, 2. Here we go. what a joy to play through some of these tunes. I'm revisiting some of our Zoom classes in my mind, and we don't have you for the Zoom classes, so it's nice perspective to hear the tunes with some chords. Like Lynn said, she's going to have to go back and study up on those chords. Thanks for all the options, Matt. Loving it. Trosk Moor is the highest hill in Sligo. Thank you, Maria.
Okay.
Is that like where Queen Maeve is buried? Is that where Maeve's grave is? I wonder. And Natalia, thanks for asking about the Zoom classes. Same with Yoe. If you're interested, the next one is Thursday, November 17th, and then there's one Thursday, December 15th. It's the third Thursday. And if you don't have my email already, you can get in touch through my ShannonHeatonmusic.com. There's a contact button there. So wonderful, so great. And friends, if you've participated in the Zoom classes and this feels fast, it's okay. You can go back and you can slow this down later on, or you can just sort of hear the tunes, imagine yourself playing them, and it involves mostly developing your imagination to play faster, I think. If you learn to hear the tunes faster, you'll be able eventually to play them faster, and there's no rush to do that. But we're just for the fun going to play them at a clip here. And also thought it would be fun to do it as a live stream instead of a video that we upload. It's a little static. So this way, warts and all, here are these gorgeous tunes. Julia McMahon's is a wonderful tune. I taught it to you. I called it the Sean G Jig because my friend Sean Gannon used to play it, and I never had a name for it, but it's called Julia McMahon. It's in O'Neill's. 1850. It's in O'Neill's Music of Ireland.
Julia McMahon?
As Julia McMahon's. From his book from 1903. It's number 805 in there. And then the great Paddy from Portlaw. That is a lovely tune that I know as the first track on Brian Rooney's album called The Godfather. Lisa, hello and welcome to you in the Peg. Glad to have you. And Saul mentions that Reevy says it's the Sligo of Ben Bulben, the most famous hill immortalized in the verses of Yeats. Okay, good to know. So
Dang.
a story.
Not messing around with that tune title.
I
there.
know. I guess I could have looked it up because it
Yeah.
is right here in this book here, the Ed Reevy collection. Should have brought that off the shelf. But Saul, thank you for doing some homework for me.
Yeah, you got research assistance.
Research assistance, but also, then we kind of learn it all together.
Yep.
And Allison, solidly but slowly and just sort of incrementally getting faster. I think this is wise. I think this is good.
I'm a big metronome fan myself.
And Agnieszka, hey, welcome. Nice to have you joining us in the middle of the week here. So we're going to carry on with, Julia McMahon's. So the first one goes. That's the first tune. Oh, it's a gorgeous one. And then. Oh, it's so exciting that some of our Zoom class folks are here live. Maria, wonderful to have you joining us. So here we go. That's the first one. Not too fast. These are lovely little tunes. 1, 2, here we go. nice tunes. Very nice tunes. Very nice tunes. I cannot believe that we have learned. I mean, we've got a real collection to play for you today. And these are all tunes that we have taken time and care to learn in a group. And I think, I say this in our Zoom classes all the time, I sound like a broken record maybe, but I do think there is some power and some beauty in learning these tunes together. There are probably in these classes some folks who have more experience than others, some who have less. And taking the time to sort of meet each other where we are and learn these tunes and sort of have a story behind the tunes that goes beyond just like grabbing one tune out of a book or a random internet video of somebody that you don't know. There's something really so lovely, been so lovely anyway for me. So thanks to everybody who has joined the Zoom classes. If you're interested, again, you can get in touch with me, just send an email and I'll give you information. So we learned the Birds Hornpipe some time ago. And this is a composition of Cuz Tian's, Terry Tian, who was a concertina player and lived in Chicago for a number of years. He wrote some really great tunes, including this one. It's in C.
Like legit in C.
Goes like that. And for next week's Zoom class, we're going to learn another amazing hornpipe to go along with this. I always choose a tune that nobody knows. And so usually I go in with like 10 or 11 tunes in mind, and I settle on one that nobody knows. Hey, Wayne in the Peg. Nice to have you joining us. We've got some good Winnipeg representation here.
It's good to have some pig. Michael, the guitar, I'm in standard tuning, which will come in handy since we're about to play in C major.
And good to have you joining us, Michael. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so does that feel good? One,
yeah, it feels great.
2, here we go.
It's a naughty bird.
So Maria, did you bring that tune to our attention? Somebody requested it. I did not know it before the virtual guided session, and somebody requested it, and I learned it, and so happy that I did. And of course, we send that one out to Karen and Charlie Bird because it is called the bird hornpipe? Birds hornpipe.
The bird.
Bud. Anytime pop music fans out there, Pete Bud. Oh my gosh, Pete Bud is still going.
Is it possessive?
I think it's
The bird,
plural.
The horn, like
the bird's hornpipe. Like it's not
like it's about a flock of birds. It doesn't
the
belong
birds.
to a bird.
like it's for the boys.
It's
Oh, Allison, I'm so glad that Paddy from Portlaw stuck in your head. That is testament
tune.
to learning it with care, which we do in these Thursday sessions, but also learning it with a group. I think there's power. There's power. There's power in it. There's power in community. And speaking of community, we're going to really do this. We're going to do 3 beautiful reels. Mulvihills. Now, this is Charlie Mulvihills. He was an accordion player from Clare, I think. He was born in Manhattan in 1917. A lot of good Irish music from New York. And I think that it's on Kerry Fiddles. It's on that Julia Clifford, Dennis Murphy record. They play it. So anyway, Mulvihills we'll do first in D. And then we'll go on into the beautiful Killarney Boys of Pleasure. Again, Arthur, for you, another minor tune. And into the Milliner's Daughter. Now, the Milliner's Daughter is one of my favorites. This is an oldie. It's number 1180 in O'Neill's Music of Ireland. So beautiful. Leo Rowsome recorded it, a piper. It's such a beauty. I always thought it was an Ed Reevey tune. It's not.
Also on it's on that McCarthy Family album.
Nice.
That's
Very
where
nice.
I learned it.
Very nice. Oh, and Neil is joining us too. Woohoo! I'm so glad. Thanks for the sunshine back, my friend. So here we go. 3 sunny reels.
D, E minor, and G.
That's the first one. Into. Oh, I love it already. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. For people to be able to play back, and that's really a bummer that I made 2 big glaring boogers in that tune. We will try that again one more time. I saw the word mistakes, I have to say, Arthur, and
it's like okay, I will.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Beautiful. Yo, I think you're right. I think that is good for
I'm gonna get the position.
flute technique. You know, we got a lot of G chords going on there. A lot of arpeggiated stuff in addition to the rolls and the scales. Yes, it's got it all. It's got it all. See how the camera light changes? See, now all of a sudden it's like,
moved. It's 'cause I moved
way
it.
too bright. No, it was too bright before. When you did that, it made it better. So maybe we should open that going forward.
We should just get some darker shades.
Yeah, but then it would make the room dark all the time, and I don't want that. Let's see.
Good point.
Hey, that's awesome. Now that really
I
helps.
gotta crop
You
it
gotta
up here.
crop. Okay, we're really making stuff happen here.
This is
And in the
lighting
meantime,
101.
Julie, welcome and thanks for joining us. Happy to have you. We're going to carry on with some 3-part tunes. So I have to say, as our Zoom class has gone along, we have really kind of gotten more efficient about learning tunes. Maybe I've presented them just slightly more clearly as we've gone along. I don't know. But we've done a few 3-part jigs that are really, really gorgeous. Paddy O'Brien's Fly in the Porter. And a tune called The Bluebells Are Blooming. This I taught to folks because it was the first 3-part jig off the top of my head that I thought people wouldn't already know. And I said it was called John Brady's. But in fact, John Brady did not compose it. In fact, Michael Dwyer composed it, and it is called The Bluebells Are Blooming, as I found out later. It wasn't too late. It wasn't too late. And Pete, I'm glad that you're here for the music and a bit of inspiration. Hope we are helping. And Evelyn, nice to see you. And yeah, these tunes go back 2021 and 2022. So we're going to do all of the ones we've done, and you'll encounter some that you know and some that you don't. So the Fly in the Porter and the Bluebells Are Blooming. So the first one is... Or the alternate that we learned with the gang. Right? If you've got that nice F
Jazzy.
natural key, you could use it. Or if you don't, you could just kind of slide. Or you don't need to. And then the second tune. Oh, what lovely tunes. Okay, so da-dum, do-do, da-dee-do-do. 1, 2, here we go. Ooh, are you in tune with reality?
I think
Because my flute is not in tune with your bouzouki now.
I mean, it said it was.
The lighting, getting the lighting was important, but
The
getting the
lighting threw off,
intonation
yeah.
is a little bit more important
You
still.
need to have lighting or intonation. I guess. Can't have both. You like that better? You don't like that?
Maybe the guitar wasn't in tune with reality. 1, 2, 1. Nice. Woohoo!
Woo.
And, okay, Evelyn, cool ideas here. To play faster. Play one measure only at a speed that's too fast for you. All right, so pick the measure that's really, and is that right? Pick the tough measure, pick only one measure, and play that at a pace that is just a little too fast. Okay, I got it. So you pick one measure, just one measure.
Or one phrase.
Just that. And then try it a little faster, a little faster, a little faster, just that one measure until it picks up speed. Okay, obsessively play that one measure until it reaches the target speed. Then add another measure to it. And then eventually tack on more and more. What an interesting theory. I like it. Try it out, friends. Let us know how it goes. That is very cool. And was the Fly in the Porter in Mixolydian mode?
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it is. It is. Good. Good catch. Hey, Frank likes your bouzouki playing. Good. High praise coming from a fellow bouzouki player. And Orva, hello and nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. So we're going to carry on with 2 more reels. Now, these go back. I think we learned these in 2021. The Eel and the Sink. Which is in A minor, and actually kind of Mixolydian, isn't it?
No, it's A minor.
Is it?
Yeah, there's no.
It's kind of.
There's no D in there.
Oh no, in the B part, no, it doesn't modulate. Okay,
I'll play some D chords for you. Don't worry about it.
And then we'll go on into Farewell to Ireland, which I believe that John Coyne and I played at the VGS last weekend.
Yes.
So
you do kind of wonder where the title "The Eel in the Sink" came from. That's a good one. I mean, you can kind of guess, but it's gross.
All right, so what a cool roundup of all these tunes that we've learned together. Super, super exciting. We should do this.
We should do.
Oh, and if you're interested, if you haven't already joined us, or if you haven't joined us in a while, we have 2 more Zoom classes, group classes.
May I explain? Here's the deal. On the 3rd Thursday of the month, Shannon, that's her, teaches via Zoom. There's like a morning or an afternoon and an evening hour time session, so hopefully it can catch most various time zones. And you basically join in with a bunch of other people and learn a tune such as the ones we've just been playing, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we learn it real slowly. We take our time. If this feels like, whoa, because we're going faster or it's a bunch of tunes you don't know, that's fine because we learn just one and we do it wicked slowly and wicked carefully. I think people end up walking away knowing the tune.
Yeah.
Okay, so into
Yep.
one.
Wait, real quick. Yeah, the Mixolydian's major scale with a flat 7. When people say modal, they mean that, so they're interchangeable.
1, 2, ready. Woo. What's that?
I said, oh yeah.
I thought.
I like this tune.
I thought I did something wrong.
Yeah.
1, 2, woo.
pretending that John Joe Kelly was playing with me.
This is a safe space to try lots of things. Some of them work better than others. That was amazing. Amazing tune choice to try that with. It was unobvious. Exciting.
No?
Exciting.
Okay.
I like I didn't have a judgment.
I was getting excited.
It wasn't a judgment. I was just surprised. And also then you stopped.
And delighted?
I don't know. Amused. But also it stopped just as soon as it started. Did you think that I was reprimanding?
I did.
Oh, no. I was like, huh? And then it stopped before I could figure it out. Okay, John Joe Kelly. Let's try it one time completely around with that.
Okay, but it only comes in the B part.
Okay, 2, right. Sorry, 2, ready.
Fireworks and other things happen.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, fun approach.
Neat. That's really neat.
It is interesting though how different rhythmic feels don't land with every tune in the same way. Love it. Okay, now, speaking of playing faster, we're back to this jag again.
Okay.
Neil says an easier way and much faster way is to play really slowly into a computer and then just use the speed slider to speed it up and then just pretend that that's how you play. I love it.
Yeah.
Bar by bar, Arthur says just add one note at a time. So the Evelyn approach, but adding just a little bit. These are really cool ideas. Try them all. I love it. Let's see here. We got one more tune, the Drunken Gauger. So this we learned fairly recently, this gorgeous set dance, which has, we've done it on the VGS as well. It's got an unusual form, like many set dances do, with the second part longer than the first part. Yes.
I will be performing the set dance for you right after my...
Right after you do the John Joe Kelly one?
If I throw in some trendy beats.
Saul loved it.
Thanks,
and I'm sure a
Saul.
lot of people loved it. And we love you. And I have to say, like, why not try? You never know. It could have been brilliant. Maybe it was.
I must say, I was expecting more of a show of support in the chat there than I.
Well, I didn't mean to nope it. Maybe it was my shortcoming that I wasn't like tucking into it.
No. I think maybe it was just
the tune choice.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, that's okay. Timing.
It's very thin.
Bobby Casey totally would have done that, though. Just kidding. Saul is responding to the Drunken Gauger as the Bobby Casey classic. All right, so this is our last selection for this class tunes roundup. Again, if you'd like to join us for a third Thursday class, just get in touch. The next one is Thursday, November 17th at 1 p.m.
Next Thursday.
1 p.m. Or there's also a sesh at 7 p.m. Okay, my dears, here we go. The Drunken Gauger. Do 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 da dum yodel da dee da do. 1, 2. Oops, I sang it in the wrong key. Da da dum dee dee dee. So 1, 2, 1. Woo, hello. 1, 2, 1.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'll give you one more try. Ready? You got it?
No. Yeah.
Give it a try. Figure it out. One, two, one. very pretty. So that's Matt playing capo 5, so playing out of D shapes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Which I won't be doing again, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I loved it.
Kind of threw me off.
Oh, it did?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll blame that, yeah.
Well, whatever it took. I loved it. Thank you, Matt, for playing through these beautiful, lovely tunes with me. Thank you, friends, for joining us. And if you'd like to be part of this Zoom deal, first Thursdays, just get in touch. And thanks again for joining us.
Woo!
Bye, guys.